Hey, Scorpio Scale Tarot Collective. It's your girl Yetica. Yettica. Don't forget. Okay, let's do it right now. Reading for it's St. Patty's Day. I was wearing green earlier on accident, so don't pinch me. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm gonna use all these decks with the green backs. All right. I think I'm like 7% Irish or something. I know my great grandfather Lafave was married to like McDaniel, and I'm pretty sure that's Irish. So gotta represent. Anyways, okay. Let me know if you find my pot of gold. All right, so let's do it right now. Read for today, March 17th, 2026. Okay, all my readings and posts are timeless. Whenever you come across them, is when the messages may and will resonate with you. Okay, I'm gonna get a new mic situation here, but just bear with me. I think it was a lot clearer last time when it was up higher. So okay, so my air conditioning went out, and there's like a heat wave coming out where I'm at, and so they have to replace like the whole air conditioner, I guess. So bad news is they got to order the parts. The good news is that these fans hopefully won't be as loud because they got to replace like everything. So whatever. Okay, so it's a little bit noisy. I got fans going on in the back. Okay. So, also I changed my logos. I'm changing them all. I have to do Yeti Cave is the last one I think, but I did a new logo for Scorpio Scale Tarot. Okay, that's my art, and I digitally edited all the logos. Okay, and then I did a new one for Yetica, Yettica, and then I did one for Level Tarot. Okay, so check them out. I might change Level Tarots. I got another image that I'm editing. I just kind of like that one. A little bit of color. Okay, so I hope y'all are well. There is a new moon in Pisces tomorrow, March 18th, 2026. Okay, and today's a holiday. Okay, and then on March 20th is the end of Mercury retrograde. Okay, we still got like a post shadow period for 2 weeks. I think it's over on the 29th or something. So officially, but we should feel better on March 20th. Okay, and the spring equinox is on March 20th as well. So time to plant some new seeds, get ready for spring, do some spring cleaning. Okay, make sure to eat clean. I am posting like some recipes. I don't know, people seem to like it, so I'm gonna keep doing it. I think people want to eat healthier generally, but they just don't know how to like put things together. And I've been vegetarian. I'm vegan now, but vegetarian. Well, sometimes I eat fish and eggs, but it's usually like once in a while, like every couple years. So I'll eat it for like a couple weeks and then I'll stop. So that's just once in a while. I feel better when I don't eat meat. So I am gonna keep posting little shorts of like what I make. Okay, just to promote, people eating healthier. It just people need help because we're not like taught this stuff. So I've been like cooking for myself since I was like 15 or 16 years old. So basically the hardest part about eating, it's cheaper I feel like, but eating like vegan or vegetarian is you just got to cut up the vegetables. Okay, so I recommend you get a couple of good knives, okay? And then also you can watch like YouTube videos on how to like cut things quickly or easier so it doesn't like hurt your hands. So people, okay, you can also use like a blender, like a food processor, but sometimes it makes it a little more watery, okay? But you can also probably find videos to help if you use a food processor, okay? And what to do, or you might just have to like um, drain the water, the excess water or something like that. Okay, anyways. So keep showing us support. I'll keep posting. All right. So make sure to like this video and also please go subscribe to Scorpio Scale Tarot, okay? And also subscribe to Level Tarot. I guess you only need like 500 subscribers now to get monetized. So if you guys are on Scorpio Scale Tarot, go over there and subscribe for me, would you? And Level Tarot, I started that and then my dad passed away, so those readings are a little bit. I started on Halloween on my birthday in 2024 because Scorpio Scale Tarot has been blocked for so long that I was just going to restart another YouTube channel. So that's what Level Tarot is, okay? And it is Level Tarot, but this ain't no game, okay? And I mean that. And I started it at my dad's house when I was his 24-hour living caretaker, and I wasn't expecting him to pass away, and then he did. So so that's why there's not that many videos on there, and it kind of went to a halt. There's also a Level Tarot TikTok, okay? It was just like I tried to keep posting after he passed away, which I'm kind of like sad about, but like I didn't know what else to do. I was like in shock. So those readings are really intense though, and I've been posting little shorts and clips. So if you definitely are interested, go over to Level Tarot. The links in the Scorpio Scale Tarot description box, okay? And subscribe, and you can watch any of those videos as well. They're all timeless, okay? I'm gonna try to do sign-based readings again on Yeti Cave, but also like I'm really blocked on there as well. So I don't know, y'all. It's just annoying. Okay, so 7:33 on the clock. So if you want to timestamp it, all right, let's get into these right now messages. All right. Queen of Cups. This could be you, or in the end of a cycle, or you're ending a cycle with the Queen of Cups. Someone might have been like drinking blood. And the World. Okay. Okay, or they're doing, they're gonna do some sort of stupid ass ritual tonight. Okay. And they're going to try to pull on this energy of the moon and on this holiday stuff, and it's just not going to work. Okay, yeah, they're going to try to cause confusion. So you've been feeling a little weird, okay? Just rest when you feel tired and clean, organized. We're still in retrograde. I feel like the last week is always pretty intense. Okay, so we got 2 more days, so hang on, okay? Because once this retrograde ends and we're in the spring equinox, okay, it's gonna release this confusion, okay? Yeah, you might feel, or people are trying to keep you in this like confused state, okay? And what is this? 9 of Swords, featuring nightmares, debilitating fear, and crippling anxiety, okay? Or this is like once this cycle closes, like this is gonna be the future for these people who have been attacking collective, okay? They wanted you in that, but now maybe, it's just retrograde energy. It's coming back. Yeah. So they want you to feel like left out, like financially, okay? Or they're all going to lose their jobs. Like people are losing their jobs. Things are breaking. My whole air conditioning has to be replaced. That's insane. So I'm like, oh. Okay, all right, let's get into this. What do we need to know, see, hear, be, feel about for the right now? Also, this is all signs general collective reading, okay? Everyone's welcome. Take what resonates, leave the rest by yourself where you fit, and If I'm not your reader, check out other readers. And if this is not your reading, you can definitely check out my other channels and my other readings, okay? All right, so we got the Page of Wands. It's the Exorcist chick. I thought that movie was so freaking funny. I remember watching it in high school for the first time with this girl I used to skateboard with, and me and her when she started throwing up everywhere and like just and peed on the floor. And then Scary Movie like did a whole like scene where they're all on the piano. That shit's so funny. Okay. New ideas, new energy, limitless potential, free spirit, the Page of Wands. Okay. Also, it's a good, new moons are good times to clean and like release anything that no longer serves you to this moon. Okay. Okay. Or to spirit. Okay. Let the higher powers that be deal with it. Okay. Don't stay stuck. Okay. Just keep it clean, y'all. It really does help. Okay. So someone might be like actually possessed with this card, okay? Look at the High Priestess. Okay, so secrets, or something's like hidden right now or behind a veil, okay? Or someone's hiding that they have like a demonic attachment. Okay, maybe you can see it, you're a High Priestess, like you know when someone's like evil or a devil or a demon, okay? Like, and something with this Pisces season is going to reveal this stuff. They can't hide it anymore, okay? Page of Wands, and if they did this magic on you, because sometimes Page of Wands can, it's like someone doing magic on you, okay? They are, if they do it, they're gonna get possessed by a demon. They're gonna have to get an exorcism. That stuff's real, okay? The High Priestess, don't be careful what you conjure up, okay? So they might be, you're an important messenger, okay? Even the demons are coming to you for messages, okay, collective? And then we got the Ace of Wands. So, a spiritual gift, ideas flow towards your soul. Follow your passion, rich potential for growth. Beware of pitfalls. Okay, so like you got a new idea, okay, or maybe like you just posted, like maybe you like me. I just changed my logos. Like maybe you need to change something with a photo or like your logo because maybe people are like want some, I don't know, I just did it for fresh energy and just in case I was getting blocked because of the logos, okay? So I tried something new, so maybe you need to try something new or work on this new idea, okay? Or work on a past idea until this retrograde's over that you like set down and need to pick that back up, okay? And work on that instead of focusing on you know what other people are doing. Okay, we've got the Devil and the Three of Swords. So sex, obsession, addiction, enslavement, all the things that make life worth living, the devil. Okay, so these people, their puppet master is the devil. Okay, maybe they were trying to be your puppet master. Now they're like, they got strings attached with the devil. Okay, Three of Swords, heartbreak, pain, and sorrow, and grief, and anguish. Someone could be dealing heart attack magic or like something with like voodoo dolls. Oh, I did clear the ghosty box. We got name, like, phantom, lagoon, and colleague. Okay, why the Page of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Wands? So expect a busy inbox today, or you like, okay, maybe you're working on stuff. Okay, people are going to want to work with you, or you're going to get messages here pretty soon about something. Maybe something's been hidden from you, or like like intuitively you've been picking up on stuff. It's like a High Priestess or High Priest, and okay, someone's like like something's coming. You're gonna get some news, okay? Or there's gonna be stuff on the news, okay? A brutal tale of victory in the tradition. It says this the Five of Swords, and this guy got his head cut off. Okay, so trigger warning, graphic. So this person's like done. Like this is a final cutoff. Like kind of reminds me of like my dad used to say, like running around with a chicken, like a chicken with their head cut off. Snakes do that too. It's like you cut their head off and their head will keep moving, or their other body part. And a chicken, if you cut their head off, they'll run around. So sad. Sorry, little snakes and chickens. That's okay. Someone's get their head chopped off and keep running around. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, the lap of luxury. Okay, so someone like is defeated, your money's coming in, okay, or like you're just kind of sitting, you have enough, okay, like independently just to live on your own, okay. So someone was in competition with you, but let's get one more. There's two people or more in competition with you, okay, over this Nine of Pentacles that you worked for, or like you, what you make, you should be making money. And like I posted a specifics today with this guy on here from The Shining, Jack. So yeah, they've been playing you, okay. They've been doing magic on you. You're an important master, a high priestess. Like you're about to get like your financial independence because of this new idea, or someone's gonna give you your wealth back, okay? Because two people are more stole it, your inheritance or some sort of money, okay? Or like you, I just heard you were supposed to get like a transfer of money and someone intercepted it, or like a wire, or someone forged your signature, okay? Passion, adventure, impulse, inspired action. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, and then this someone was trying to like make you part of their collection, okay? Keep you locked up, or and someone's doing like jar magic or container magic. The Four of Pentacles, the collector, okay, or they wanted to keep blocking your money, okay. Yeah, the Moon, okay, they're gonna do new moon magic, okay. This is gonna backfire. They're gonna get a demonic possession or something bad's gonna happen to them, okay. And then reunited and reconciled, question mark, the monster comes home, okay. So like you might be like moving with the Four of Wands. Someone's gonna do something and like it's gonna unblock your money, the Four of Pentacles, and put you in this Nine of Pentacles energy, okay. And you might move, okay. You might like stay, you might say you're renting or you live somewhere, you like you stay in that spot, but you might move somewhere else, okay. Or someone wants to be, or someone wants to, this was like who's the monster, okay. Like people have been treating you really bad, they want to like send messages into you, or like in like at you, like apologies or like communication, because I feel like someone got defeated and they're getting exposed for being this Jack character, the Shining, okay, a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, like been running in and out, and it's they've been messing with your financial independence, and like someone's gonna find out that you've been getting messed with, and they've been taking all this stuff that this person's been doing out on you, okay. And these people, you've been like telling them that it's these people or this person, and like they're like you're crazy, or they just take their side, okay. And you were right, so people might want to come in and apologize, okay. So something is going to get revealed on this new moon, whether they do magic or not, okay. And the Nine of Cups, yeah, you're intuitive like 9 different ways, okay. Or they stole all your cups, all your emotional messages, they were being selfish, okay. Or you just pulled all your energy back, all your emotional energy, and were like, I'm not giving this out. And you kept it to yourself and you're not giving out emotion at this time. Yeah, you're being more like the Queen of Swords, okay. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay. The truth's coming out, an unbiased tale of independence in the tradition. So the Queen of Swords, look, another person passed away. Okay, someone might pass away as well, but I mean, someone might get like decapitated. That's pretty messed up. Okay, this person's like in a meat grinder or garbage bin or something. Ew. Okay, trigger warning. Ew. Yeah, the sun, illumination. Nothing burns hotter. And the King of Wands. So definitely confirmation this person, like a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, is getting caught up, and maybe a wealthy man, or this is a wealthy man, okay? Or there's a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries male that are getting defeated by you collective, okay. Also a Pisces could be involved, okay. And the Two of Swords, yeah, you got two pieces of evidence on these fools. It could be two males and a female, okay. So it could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries male, and a Pisces female, or any of these Fire signs, it could be a female as well. Okay, indecision, dilemma, and potential risk. And Seven of Wands, yeah, they're the ones attacking you, trap. But who is the monster? Monster again, like someone was trying to call you a monster. Okay, or you have like monsters that protect you. You're moving, or someone was trying to like spin the block on you and say you're a monster or something like that, and really you're just a really intuitive high priestess or high priest messenger. Yeah, it says jerk on my phone. Yeah, they were like, you're like a really nice person, and someone was trying to like paint a different picture of you. Okay, name like Phantom Lagoon, colleague Earthen, race possibly, gate jerk, and number. And then it says physically. Okay, the cherry, the page of cups. So you might get messages about something with children or a pregnancy, or there's a cancer. Okay, they might want to have like a baby with you or something. I'm not sure. Or there's someone like, let's see. Yeah, or this cancer like is being childish. Okay, they got defeated. Okay, and they can't take back what they did. Okay, so this could be like a police or security or authority. Okay. Ooh. What else, Tarot? I need to know, see how we feel about her right now. Okay. Yeah, there could be a King of Swords passing away, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or there's going to be a lawyer that's going to let you know about it, inform you about a death. Okay, or the truth coming out about a death. Yeah, and or this person, that Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or these males are under judgment for a death. Okay, or there's something you're going to find out, like someone's going to tell the truth about someone who passed away. Okay, maybe you got an inheritance with this Ace of Wands and you didn't get it. You were supposed to be like sitting pretty in the Nine of Pentacles, and these people stole it. It could be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, a Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, and then a female. I'm not sure. We'll see if a female comes out. Yeah, one of them could be in a couple in a male female relationship, okay, and then one of them's like the third party working with this couple. Okay, they're all under judgment. It could be up to like, could be up to two different couples, and then two kids are involved, so six people. Yeah, thieves, you got two pieces of evidence on these devils. All right, let's see what else. Okay, why the Page of Wands? Look, Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're gonna get messages about this stolen inheritance. Okay, it says rich potential for growth. So like you were supposed to be like rich. Okay, you were supposed to be wealthy. Like someone was all like doing like container magic. You know what? Speaking of my dad, and I don't know who, I'm not really sure who did this, but check this out. So I was cleaning out his room like 4 days before he passed away. I was sitting there, he was in the hospital or in the nursing home, and I basically got, I feel like, and you can believe me or not, but I'm 100%, my dad sent me a message like he was going to pass away, and he was like, go into his room at the place we were at and go through, there was like some boxes in the closet. He's like, go through all of it, and he's like, clean up my whole room. And I did. Just got up. I was like, something's going on. I just went and I started, was like, I'm gonna go through all this right now. I'm like, I don't know, I felt like he was making me do it. Okay, I know it's kind of weird, but whatever. I'm a psychic, I'm intuitive, I'm a medium. So I was like, all right, dad, whatever you want. So I went in there and I like went, and there was like this built-in dresser, okay, and there's two like doors you can open that were built into the wall, and there was three shelves, okay. So I'm like putting all his clothes away, like like boxing him up, like cleaning up everything just in case, like, and just kind of going through everything like that was in his room. And this is making me think of this container magic right here. Um, and on the top shelf is like, you know, those red Folgers plastic, like, you know, not big, but kind of big coffee canisters with the black lids. Okay. It's Folgers. 5 of them in there. Okay. On the top shelf, like pushed all the way back. Like I had to get up on a chair to like see if there was anything up there. And all of them were had like some coffee grounds in it, and then in the very there was only one, and it had like $70 in it or something like that. I have it written down, but it had like a bunch. The money was in one of these containers, and it was like in my dad's room. Like, why would my dad do that? So someone did that to my dad. Like, don't even get me started on what else I found, like as far as witchcraft and hoodoo and voodoo and poodoo and everything else I found and cleaned up in that freaking place. Like, these people are psychos. That's why I'm like, so like, you guys play with poop. You guys play with trash. You guys are filthy, dirty rats. So, and like, I never said anything. I'm saying this publicly for the first time. I never said anything because, like I said, I was in shock when my dad passed away. I was just like, oh my god. So, but Daddy O was like, go in there and go through all that before anyone else touches this, in because of all the stuff I cleaned up and found over the past like 2-3 years before he passed away. Because the first time I went over there, I stayed with him. Um, I cleaned up like the whole yard, and like I cleaned up, and then the second time I stayed with him as like a caregiver, I like cleaned his whole house and organized it, and the stuff I found, and I was just throwing everything away. I threw away so much crap. Okay, so you're gonna get a victory. Okay, like there's 5 of Wands in the back. These are the people that were in the conflict with you. Okay, it's like you like hid this from people. Like, you haven't said what's going on, but if anyone asked me, no one asked me, because then they would prove that they did it. How do you know about it? I'd be like, I just randomly found it. I've had someone say to me just recently that, oh, you're always looking for it. I ain't looking for anything. Spirit shows me this shit. I'm just like, oh, great. Like, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry I came across your fucking garbage rat stash fucking voodoo hex jinx bullshit. Like, F you. And then I'm like, what is that? And then I get called every name in the book. I'm the worst person in the world. They kick my ass out. I'm homeless again, or I'm cut off, or whatever. I'm like, F you. It's like, dude, what is that? Who did that? So, anyways, this is what that just like little triggered that little side story, okay? Okay, yeah, you got 2 pieces of evidence, or like you just stayed blind to it. You just didn't say anything because maybe you're waiting for these people who stole this stuff to get caught. I'm like, seriously, it's like, if it was my job to expose this, if I was in some sort of authority position or a lawyer or something, or I could even get a lawyer to take a case for me, which I can't, um, then I would expose this immediately. I'm like, but what's the point? No, I'll wait till I see your asses in court. So yeah, look, they're doing something under this moon. Okay, this is gonna get exposed. Like, whoever stole this, okay, get ready for messages. You're gonna get a victory. Okay, you literally, like, they're caught. These third parties, they're defeated. 5 of Swords and the 3 of Cups. So like, you might have kept your mouth shut for 2 or 3 years. You just like, I feel like you know like how stuff works. Okay, like I think as a high priestess, like, you understand that, like, yeah, you could definitely, but you are really good with timing. Okay, I'm giving you a compliment because I think I'm really good with timing as well. I'll like not say anything. I guess that's the beauty of a Scorpio, is just kind of like, we're just sitting there watching. Okay, I am in particular, I got a Gemini rising and a Libra moon, and I do not. I don't think I show emotion as much as I think I think I'm very controlled when it comes to like when and how to show my emotion and how much to show depending on the person that I'm going to show emotion to, because I could seriously do some serious emotional damage if I wanted to. It's like, but I save it for the really messed up people. So I think you understand, like, some people, like, you just kind of have to let spirit handle some of this stuff, because like it's otherwise it's like the you say something and then all of a sudden it's like they turn it on you. Okay, so you're not down with that. So you just zip it and just wait until spirit starts showing you like it's time to like say something or not say something. You know what I mean? Like you follow the signs instead of listening. You don't you don't let other people like bring it out of you, I guess. Yeah. So you're like this Queen of Swords energy, or this is the truth. Okay? You're intelligent. You should be in this independent financial bracket, and you're over here, you're just sitting here waiting for this to come out. I feel like that came out in the last right now reading. Okay, why the or this is the person that stole your wealth is a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I'm kind of seeing this more like a female lawyer, or someone's like a, this is you, collective. You're too smart for these third parties. Okay, yeah, and they're all playing with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups, like just trying to like love bomb you and play you, and you just are too smart. Okay, you're like cold emotionally. All right. Okay. So we got the Sun, the Three of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Yeah, these third parties, they're getting watched, or they've been spying on you, or you just watch this. You've been illuminated on what's going on. Look, because you're an important messenger and you're strong as, and these people might have money, but they're thieves, and like, so you know what's going on, especially with the Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, or this wealthy man. And they've been blocking your crop. It could be a Capricorn or this toxic couple, okay? Or this toxic couple is working with like a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. It could be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. That could be the female. Okay, yeah. You pulled all your emotion back. Nine of Cups. You're intuitive in 9 different ways, and the cycle's closed. The world. And here's justice. Okay, something's gonna get rebalanced, or Libra energy, and these two or these people using you as a crutch are going to get left out in like terrible conditions, just like they did to you. There could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio involved, but this person is helping you in the background or is aware of what's going on. Okay, they might be helping expose what's going on with this. They're a boss or in an emperor position, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, and they're exposing this Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay, and helping you move on to smoother waters, because this person views you as an empress or their empress. Okay, yeah, and they think you're an earth angel, or like they think you're angelic. I'm like, so you are getting help from someone in the background. I feel like you know who this person is. I feel like you're tired of waiting though. Like you want to know what's going on. Like you want the truth. Otherwise, it's starting to feel like playing and starting to feel like love bombing. Okay, and like this person might view you as all those things I just said, but they're like holding you back. Okay, so better move it, their emperor. Otherwise, your empress is going to move on to the next. Because I think empresses get tired of these little mind games. Yeah, these playing. Okay, this person might be helping on the internet, or they're helping you something with online. Okay, or looking into why you're blocked online. Yeah, these third parties are getting sent out. Like that reminds me of gang stalking or monitoring spirits, okay, or surveillance. Yeah, illumination on these third parties. There's something with like a child, and there's a third party with a child. Okay, the Emperor. Okay, or something with your dad. The Emperor card could be like your dad. This is the person, like something's coming up, like if they passed away, like unexpectedly, like this, you got left an inheritance, like you're gonna get some messages, okay? All right, let's get some confirmation. We're at the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So yeah, the Queen of Swords confirmation. Look, there's a funeral in the back and 3 people. That's the truth. You're telling the truth, or you have evidence on on these 3 people: a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, male specifically, and the fire sign, and then a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius female, or a Pisces female, or a fire sign female, or an earth sign female. Could be any signs. I'm picking up on that. Okay, so 8 of Cups with the High Priestess and the 6 of Wands. Yeah, you just walked away and you dumped this offer. Okay, you knew what was going on. Like I just told you with my dad. Like, what is that? I never said anything to anyone until right now. That was in November 2024. We're in March 2026. I haven't said one thing about it, not to anyone. I still have the cash that was in those containers with my other stuff as far as evidence goes with my dad's, his whole life. I have it. So it's the important things, the important documentation. I have it. I have mine and I have my dad's. Those are the 2 swords, okay? So you could have similar things. You might have been smart as fuck and like literally kept everything that you thought would be documentation or of importance if you had to go to court with someone or family members, which that's what I did. Okay, there was like a couple things that got left behind, but I'm pretty sure I covered my tracks as best as I could. So as far as like getting stuff that's important that I'm going to use against these third parties when I find out what the hell really happened with my dad and his death. So whatever. Um, so yeah, you turn your back on this offer, okay? And these people are getting sick or there's something going on. Like they're trying to like run now with the 8 of Cups, so you're just like walked away. Okay, there's no you know there was no point of saying something or there was no point of staying, and so you left. Okay, there's no emotion in these 8 cups. Okay, why the Ace of Wands and the 2 of Swords? Yeah, look, there's someone in the background sneaking away. That could be you, collective. Like I just said, you just like grabbed a bag of what you thought was important, and that's your evidence. These other people, they're getting in trouble for stealing your bag or your inheritance, this Ace of Wands, and sneaking away. You're the real star, though. Look at that, Ace of Wands. Expect a messenger, okay? It's on fire. Like, this is going down. You know what? Earlier, I was like, I took a shower and, like, I blew dry my and, like, I got this, like, portable air conditioner in here and like fans going, and I blew the fuse out and I heard it pop in the fuse box, and so I ended up resetting it because I was like, oh. And like usually when stuff like that happens, that like literally happened at my dad's house before I left. I had to clean it up. I was trying to stay, they kicked me out. They said I couldn't stay because I had my dogs, and so I was like, whatever. And so I tried, so I cleaned it up and I blew like the living room fuses out, and that just happened today. I'm like, oh, maybe I'm moving. Dad coming through with messages. Yeah, these people are under judgment. They might have like a kid. Okay, a 3-year-old. Okay, this kid was made by a third party or with third party something. Okay, this might not be this person's kid. Like the female lied. Okay, the truth's coming out about a kid. Okay, and the 9 of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, the truth's coming out. You're getting the victory over these third parties that juggled you and stole your inheritance. Okay, why the Knight of Wands and the 9 of Cups? So expect messages and don't take any offers. Okay, just walk away with the 8 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. Okay, you're gonna get the victory. It's just you gotta hang on a little bit more, like something's hidden from you. Okay, or you didn't receive some messages. You might have received some messages, so pay attention to your dreams, but you might not have physically gotten some messages from like family or people, okay, that know what's going on. They are leaving you out as usual, okay? So, yeah, and then strength, something with the Leo, or like, okay, something with like a statue. There's like a snake. She's stepping on the snake's head, okay, or something happened in the year of the snake that's coming back now. And we only got 2 days of the retrograde. And look, the Ace of Wands 3 times. Yeah, a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus practitioner. That's the female. Yeah, they've been attacking you. Look, and then I was gonna say when the fuse box goes out or like lights flicker, like usually there's gonna be a fire. So like everyone check your stuff and like be careful. There might be like a fire. Okay, this looks like a house is on fire in the back, and these people are running. Okay, so now these people are on the run. Eight of Cups that tried to come in again, like their stuff's burning up or towers are hitting. Okay, stuff's breaking. All these burdens are hitting all at the same time. Okay, because they tried to make you their little slave in the back. Okay, and then yeah, these people are getting arrested. This couple specifically, or even there might be like a dirty cop involved or something. Okay, or someone's like the driver, whoever the third party is, or there's a cancer involved. Okay, and the Hierophant. So something traditional or a marriage. Okay, and then they're spying to see. I don't know if you're in this yet or if you got your money back, or they might be trying to like give it back. Okay, because they're like scared of you now. That's how protected you are. Okay, or your dad is, if he's passed away, or some sort of male person is like protecting you. This person don't play about you. Okay, and there's a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Yeah, someone like hiding behind stuff, like something with children. Okay, is coming out, and these people worked close with you, like trying to frame you or like trying to see what you're doing, or they have a bunch of monitoring spirits or gang stalkers on you. They keep sending in to see if they can like. I had a dream where there was like this guy looking for dirt, so I like took that as like someone was looking to like find some dirt on you, and they couldn't find any dirt on you. Okay. Okay, Two of Cups and the Knight of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and Justice again. So everyone's like looking at this person now, or at these third parties that have been playing. Yeah, and something with a baby. There's gonna be some justice. Like there was some like maybe two sisters or doing something like they had different plans to have this baby for different things. Okay, and then yeah, these people are caught. Seven of Swords. Okay, they can't take back what they did, so it's like the same cards. All right, so that's what I got. Jeez. All right, let's get some specifics. All right, so oh, and then last reading, I did forget to read the ghosty box. My bad. Well, I got so today I like set up. I was working on my computer with the logos, and I had like a mic, and I checked the video and stuff. And this one's okay, so I might. I don't know if you guys can see the cards though, and I like to show the cards. Okay, so but if I do it on my computer, you're not gonna be able to see my cards. And maybe some people like that. I'll show them, but like you're not gonna be able like, to see my cards if I film on my computer. So just a heads up. But you can hear me better because I hooked up the mic and was playing with the sound to make sure it would work, and it does. So I could, so I might possibly try it out. Okay. And if you guys like that better, make sure to show support. So that just shows me, you don't have to like say anything, but that shows me that you like it better if I film on my computer with a mic instead of this. Okay. So it says name like Phantom, Lagoon, College, Earthen, Race, possibly Gate, Jerk, number, physically, flower, busy, Quran. Rescue, pump, ahead, whole, HOLE, thermal, character, them, near, sandwich, safety, outcome, more, hill, educate, and pack. See, and then it says fuel. So I feel like there might be a fire, y'all. I know it's kind of weird, but I swear I was like, when the breaker blew out today, I was like, oh my God. I immediately went back to when that happened at my dad's house. I knew what to do this time. I was like, that place was messed up. Okay, so Yeah, it says pack, fuel, and context, and then seam. Okay, so and it's super. There's like a heat wave going on. Like, dude, you guys all need to be prepared for some serious fire warnings. Okay, this is your fire warning. Okay, just make sure there's no loose wires or stuff sitting in the sun that can start a fire. Don't be throwing your cigarettes out or anything like that. Okay. All right. So involves a speaker. Okay, why the Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So the truth coming out about this inheritance, suspect messages. Okay, this group of people is between 50 and 60 years old. So these three people back here could be between 50 and 60 years old, or even this Queen of Swords. Okay, or these someone's like gonna bring you messages that's in that age group. Okay, they're a little bit older. Are you in love with that person? Question mark. And someone is harassing you. It's because you're exposing this truth about what's going on with the death or just with these third parties. Okay, someone speaks a certain language. Okay, so someone might speak multiple languages. Okay, so guilty crime, murder. So expect messages. You're gonna find out that there's been murders going on around you or with people that you wouldn't think would be doing that kind of stuff, but they did it to steal these people's assets, money, inheritances. Okay, to start, they take life insurance policies out, and then they take these people out. Okay, involves birth certificate or birth certificates. Okay, involves a karmic male or the Queen of Swords. Yeah, someone is taking the easy way out. Okay, someone might like commit suicide, or which I don't wish that. I think I think you don't. I don't think that's a good idea. You'll get stuck in the hallway if you do that. Okay, you're not. It's not a good idea. Um, okay, but someone could be like taking the easy way out by like telling the truth or telling on someone. Okay, or they might take like a bribe or something like as far as like working with police or feds or authority to expose what's going on and get a lesser sentence. Okay, why the High Priestess, the Six of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Four of Cups? There is a group. This is a group of married criminals. Oh, I just dropped it. Oh, card drop. Where'd it go? Look, they're all trying to hide. Look, this is a group of married criminals between 50 and 60 years old. Okay, that's who you're getting a victory over. Okay, that's what you don't know about yet. It's like this is who you walked away from. Okay. Okay, here is a sign. Okay, why the High Priestess? They're doing beauty, hair, skin, magic, spell work on you. Well, they'll just make you into more attractive. Okay, these people that do that kind of stuff, and then they get uglier like overnight, and they age quickly. So keep doing it. I'm always like, if I get like a pimple or something, I'm like, oh, someone's doing like skin magic on me, and then I'm like, I look better with pimples than you do. Just you know, I look better. It's like I can have pimples all over my face, still get hit on. What about you? Probably not. Okay. Keep a close watch on your pets. Watch what they eat and drink. Okay, don't be really careful. People try to attack you through your animals. Okay, they do this to your children as well if you have children. So just don't let people give. Like, make sure you see and like approve if there's any food or drinks to animals or kids. Okay, involves ex friends. Okay, something happened in a garage. Okay, why the Six of Wands? Okay, involves energy, human energy, nature energy, sun energy, and light energy. involves storage containers. They addicted to prescription drugs. It's in the attic. Involves males. This was meant to happen. Okay, and then I just picked up someone is taking the easy way out. Okay, and something's it's in a cellar, a room or set of rooms below the ground floor of a building. Okay, you're gonna find something. Okay, why the Ace of Wands? Someone. Okay, something took place outside, outdoors, out in nature, or someone went outside, outdoors, or out in nature, okay, to do something, and then involves karmic males, involves cousin or cousins. Pay attention to the universe. Pay attention. The universe is sending in a messenger. Expect money. Okay, so pay attention. Like 2 more days, you guys. The Mercury retrograde. Okay, this person is a psychopath, mentally unstable, has an egocentric and antisocial personality. Okay, so this person's all over the place. Someone is disabled, limited movement, senses, and activities, and it's going down this weekend. So be ready because the retrograde's over, the equinox is happening. There's a new moon tomorrow, and then by this weekend, we're gonna be out of this energy, and so something's gonna get exposed this weekend. Okay, official messages being sent or delivered, or you're gonna get official messages. Okay, sent to you or delivered this weekend. Okay, the Two of Swords, like something with paperwork. Start blacking out all QR scan codes on mail, packages, food, and groceries. Okay, if you feel like people are playing with your garbage or like they might, I'm sure they can remove it, but it's good to take a Sharpie and just black it out. Okay, or a permanent marker. Okay, especially if like your mail or packages have your address and your full name on it, I would just take that off and black out the QR codes. Okay, and there are videos. Okay, involves frequency or frequencies, so they're like blasting you with like frequency weapons. Okay, energy weapons. Okay, they used force. Someone took credit for your work, so that's why they're doing this. Okay, you're the star. They're like sneaking away. Okay, you got evidence on them though, the Two of Swords, and someone does this, and they stole your idea or your inheritance, the Ace of Wands. Someone does something at night, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. They attack you because of your spiritual gifts, and happened on Friday. Something happened on Friday, like last Friday, or on a Friday. Okay, why the Five of Swords? Something is being revealed right now. Okay, so pay attention about these third parties. Okay, or you're gonna hear about these third parties or 3 people getting judgment like today, right now. Okay, only do, or whenever you watch this reading, only do what you can to help. Okay, don't go out of your way. Like make sure you're good and then help others. Okay, involves eyesight, eyes, and seeing. Like someone might go blind. They were like told to like stop watching you. They might get like, or they're gonna get, they're not gonna believe what they're seeing, or they're seeing things. Okay, okay, this has to do with your social media. Okay, or they're attacking your eyes or something. Like, yeah, and show them no mercy. Is that a Nipsey Hussle song, or is like no mercy? Or no, it's Pop Smoke. Have mercy on me. Have mercy on my. What does it say? Pop Smoke. What is it? Have mercy. I can't remember. I gotta download his music. On my soul. Don't let it go cold, or something like that. Okay, so you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, if you know Pop Smoke. If you don't, listen to him. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe his. I can't believe he's dead, dude. It's just like Young Dolph. Some people I'm like, what? And like I was thinking about my last reading with I was talking about like people that are like, oh, I'm wealthy, but they like are all secretive about it. Well, what about Young Dolph, dude? He was out there stunting on everybody, dude. Like flashing, like because he was proud he made that money and did it independently. And same with Nipsey Hussle and Pop Smoke, and then they just see you later. What? Okay, involves spirituality. I'm like, where are those people at? It's like, yeah. It's like I worked my ass off. and then I'm gonna go play now. All right, that's what I worked my ass off for, is to like go get and do what I want. And then now they're dead. I can't believe it. It's sad. Okay, Elliot Smith, what an elaborate story surrounding my death. Died, 34, Echo Park, Los Angeles, California. They said that he was so heartbroken that he stabbed himself in the heart. So he committed suicide by stabbing himself in his heart. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. So Elliot Smith, he always popping out, so he's pissed. Okay, something with LA or Echo Park, okay, or something with like people. Just be careful. I don't know where that is. I've never been to Los Angeles, but I was just talking about Nipsey Hussle. Okay, he died at 34. Okay, first, what's the problem? Someone could be 34. First, what's the problem? Second, what's the solution? Okay, try to focus on you. Okay, be selfish right now with your emotion, your energy. Okay, just remove any anyone or anything or any of your own personal stuff. Like, just focus on you. Okay, just don't worry about what everyone else has got going on. That's what they want. Involves a ex best friend. So ex friends, ex best friends, they're all involved. They're all under judgment. Okay, in the beginning of the reading, I said they want to come in and like send an apology. Look, fire card confirmation. Could be a fire. Okay, that's these people's judgment for attacking you, or spirits, because they're over here committing serious crimes like this, and that's how they've been in this financial independence. What I just say, confirmation. Okay, or they take people out who are in their independence, they work their ass off, and then they take them out, and then they steal their shit. So like, something could be in the living room, not cool. Involves foster care for children. Look at all that foster care fraud. Look at California. I'm like, go Nick Shirley, dude. I'm like, dude, I'm from Northern California. Like, you guys do not understand. If you weren't born and raised, I don't know about Southern California. I feel like it is two different pieces of California, okay? Because Northern California is like redwoods, sequoias, rivers, like such beautiful nature. Okay, and then Southern California is more desert, hot, beaches that are warmer, okay, stuff like that. But we don't, there's like cold beaches over there. It's a farming community up in Northern California. But I've been homeless 3 times because of this shit. And I'm so glad that that kid is there who exposed Minnesota and is exposing California right now, because that is so messed up. So this could be what the message is about, okay? Okay, this involves their grandma on their mom or dad's side, okay? So someone's grandma's involved, or like, but it's not your grandma, it's someone like your ex friends or these other people, they're involved, or they train their grandkids to do this or something, or something with a grandma doing foster care, okay, for children. Involves a Leo sign, male or female, involves a script. Okay, why the Queen of Swords? Okay, they got found out for taking credit for your work, confirmation. So they took credit for your work. The Ace of Wands twice. Okay, so if it's not an inheritance, they stole your ideas or they stole your work. And that's why I just changed my logo. So maybe if you're a creator, or even if you just do tarot readings or whatever you do, like if you have like the same logo, you need to change it, because they're not able to do that. Only you're able to do that. Okay, and maybe it's easier to track it now than it was back then, but they can't just copy and paste it. So you need to like change something, okay, because it's gonna catch them up sooner. Okay, like maybe you have to get verified to change your logo, like on X. Like I have to get re-verified when I change the picture to make sure it's me doing it. Okay, and YouTube did that for one of my accounts too. I think it was Scorpio Scale Tarot. Like I had to confirm that it was me. So that's a receipt. Okay, this person is very controlling. Okay, it could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This person might be guilty of taking someone out. Someone knows you're the one. Okay, this could be that King of Cups, Emperor energy in the background. I feel like this person, you make this person like super nervous, okay, collective? Like they're scared of you because they like know you're the one, they don't want to mess it up or something, or they're just like intimidated by you. Okay, watch the movie Lawnmower Man. Definitely watch it if you have never. Okay, released March 6th, 1992. Okay, or something with that date, and that just March 6th was like what, 2 weeks ago or less than 2 weeks ago. Someone is going back to jail. These people that have been juggling you, they're going back to jail. So they were like this 501's gang. These people were let out, and now they're going back. Okay, so or this group, they've been in jail, then they got out, and now they're going back. Okay, because they just started doing the same stuff like murder or whatever. Okay, or stealing involves radio stations. Something is European and involves a stalker. Okay, something with your email, like I said, like verification. Okay, there are witnesses reporting to authorities. Okay, so people are like trying to like it's telling me to slow down. Oh, like, sorry, everyone, going too fast here, but you need to slow down when you're driving. But there's just people are like gonna be, maybe they didn't know the full extent of what's going on with you or who they were working for or with. Okay, and gonna they're gonna report these people, and it's gonna be like a sorry towards you. Okay, but it said show no mercy, like they knew what they were doing, so it's kind of like use your discernment on who to show no mercy on and who to, do what you can to help. Okay. Okay, why the Knight of Wands? Someone needs to try again. Okay, or someone like was trying to move in too fast or something. Okay, your spirit guides protect you in the dream state, and no, they can't touch you. You are very protected. So these people trying to love bomb you and play you, you're too strong with the strength card. Okay, something, there's moldy soil. Okay, make sure to look until you find it. And or moldy, there's something buried. Okay, and the soil is moldy, but that's gonna be a place where you can find something. Okay, this person or group need to go look in the mirror because what they send out is only hitting them. Okay, there was a death. You can and you will stay focused, be confident, and someone only wants sex. These people that you feel like use your discernment. Okay, they might be running in like too fast. Okay, or like love bombing you. So like, don't sleep with them. Okay, and if they get all mad or they don't come around, that means you called them out. Okay, and they were just there for sex. Okay, um, why are all these tunnels hidden in a secret? Okay, question mark. Okay, something happens in one day, 24 hours from now. What time is it? 5:42 p.m. Involves a boss, male or female, and involves doctors doing magic on you. This person is fake as fuck. Someone acting like a bitch. Something with military aircrafts, military airplanes, and military airports. Okay, and involves a wedding ring. It's going down in 3 days. All right. Okay, their telephone calls were made, voicemails were left, involves foster parents, confirmation, involves corruption, typically bribery, dishonest or fraudulent conduct by those in power. Okay, and then this group worships concrete or cement. Okay, concrete or cement, statues. Okay, involves a school or schools. Someone was admitted to a mental hospital. Okay, they can't handle this. You're too strong. Push pause and release all that no longer serves you. Okay, and whoops, secrets. Yeah, to this new moon. Okay, set good intentions for the new full moon that's going to be in a couple weeks. Okay, whoops, secret slipped out. Oh, involves a group of females. Okay, something or someone is in or near a pond. Okay, there might be moldy soil where there's a person at. Okay, they might have this person hidden that's no longer with us. Okay, involves the bureau. And something with computers, phones, TV, satellite, videos, photo, Wi-Fi, internet involves a sewer, a artificial subterranean conduit to carry off sewage. Something is visible, and someone's feeling confident about this. Whew. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm just gonna do those today for the specifics because it's getting a little hot, and then um, I'm already at an hour and 5 minutes. Okay, that's all I got. So take what resonates in this reading, leave the rest, put yourself where you fit, read the ghosty box, and then we'll call it, okay? And all my readings are timeless, okay? So you can watch this whenever. The date is just for documentation. I'm trying to post it a little bit, but it's like, if you guys have been with me for this long, like, you know, you can watch these and they're going to resonate whenever you watch them. Okay, name, like, phantom, lagoon, colleague, earthen, race, possibly, gate, jerk, number, physically, flower, busy, Quran. Rescue, pump, ahead, whole, thermal, character, them, near, sandwich, safety, outcome. More, hill, educate, pack, fuel. Context, seem, ideal, although English, relieve, bed, sneak, conduct, contribute, strep, aspect, offer, parade, some, perceived, day, head, bet, rec, and distance. And then it says on chair. Okay, there's 53 entries, words. All right, that's what I got, y'all. So happy St. Patty's Day to y'all, and stay safe if you're going out, and just follow your intuition. Okay, we got 2 more days of the retrograde, so you're gonna feel a little foggy. So a couple more days, y'all. All right, I'll see you all for the next one.